My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. Ironclad style. Okay, you can stop hovering over the bottom option now. Ooh, I could see a good future for the boots on this map. Let's just have a look at, like, the naive path. That's trying to take me to 3 rest, 3 elite. I kind of want to be able to bail late on that. Like, I almost want to be able to... Actually, I don't even know where the right spot to hop out would be. It might actually be dodge that first elite. Literally just use 1 charge of the boots. Hop across here to get a 2nd upgrade. And then I've got, like... Actually, it's 3 upgrades before I get my first elite. And then I get another either upgrade or rest, space, and then elite. So it's 4 rest, 2 elite, and it only costs me 1 hop from the boots. That's it. Leaving me the opportunity to hop on later floors as well. 17, I can do 12 this turn. It's theoretically possible I could kill the backliner next turn with the right draw. Just has to be both attacks in hand. Which we got. Yeah, that's pretty much the best slug fight I've had for a while. Havoc, Wind Strike, and True Grit. I have a lot of upgrades available this floor, so I feel like cards that, like, desperately want an upgrade like True Grit are much easier for me to take. Oh! Can I dodge that shop? I can dodge that shop! Okay, yeah, no. 2 cards being steady is worth way more. Bash and True Grit both become steady now. Yeah, I mean, that's the best turn to play the Bash. Okay. Strike, defend, True Grit. There's no reason I should have to take more damage before this fight ends. 63, Blood Wall, Rupture, Forgotten Ritual. Forgotten Ritual's got a little bit of a push just because we've already got True Grit, but without any draw, it's like giving me energy to do what? Exactly. Well, actually, with Retain, that's kind of pseudo-draw. Actually, that does push me back in the direction of the Forgotten. Ooh. Gimme 2... Right, I can't double enchant the same card. I was going to try and get the 2 additional grit on True Grit, but that's not going to be worth it. So let's just go 2 additional damage on one of the strikes. Okay. No need to do anything else. Double defense strike, and then perfect. Bash upgraded strike is enough to kill. Stone Armor, Dismantle, Thunderclap. We've added no real damage to the deck yet, and Dismantle is a lot of damage for very little addition of card. I'll happily take it. Stonecracker! Upgrade 2 cards at the start of each battle. That's great. I'm about to upgrade 1 card, hop across, upgrade another card, get another treasure. Oh, Eternal Feather! Free healing when I go to a rest site. Love it. I'm going to heal when I go to the rest site. I'm going to upgrade another card, and then go for the elite. I think we might be prepared. I do actually want the Clarity Ritual here. It's 5 block worth 18 damage right now. Considering the skew of damage to block in our deck, I think so, actually. Defend Bash. Yep, I've got to be able to set up for Dismantle. So I've got 12, 9, 21 more damage I can throw in there, so I could stagger the enemy this turn. And I should. Especially because I'm not going to have much additional energy to spend this turn. So Bash and Strike are easy there. 36 incoming. That'll do it. Strike Dummy! Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage, and I would happily take a Whirlwind, yeah. Give me some AoE, please. Colossus is also good, but I have no AoE in this deck, and I must solve that. I have no AoE, and I must scream. Let's go for a Relic, because I don't really want to dilute this deck much at all. I could see Dual Wheel being pretty good, but a lot of other things I could see being pretty bad. Andrill, whenever you break an enemy's block, give them 2 vulnerable. That'll be pretty useful for us. Not thrilled to be taking this much damage, but, you know, considering the amount of block I haven't added to the deck, it does make sense. I should really add another block card to this deck. One-two punch. It's not a block card, but it does go in. I gotta upgrade 1-2 punch and go for it. The only way I win this fight is by just being real damn aggressive. Yeah, retain the bash and true grip from last turn, and then probably open up with double bash. Really? No 1-2 punch in this hand? Great. Well, I still have to wake the enemy up this turn, so it's still going to be bash, strike. That's a lot of vulnerability, though. Okay, let's true grit the strike, and then Forgotten Ritual, defend 1-2 strike. After all of that, I'm going to bottle potential for the full draw. Wow. Defend and double strike. It's still really good damage. It's just, I thought maybe we might get the bash or something out there. Whirlwind's one of our worst forms of damage at this point. Dismantle by far one of our best. I'm gonna True Grit and throw Strike there. It's not significantly different in the amount of damage that we do, but now I get to keep a bash in hand. Okay, never mind. Wait, no. With the strength down, I wouldn't have lethal this turn. That's fine. But I do have lethal every available next turn. Vulnerable Potion, Hellraiser. Now, I do kind of want to keep the strikes in the deck. I think I could take Hellraiser. Cruelty, vulnerable enemies take more damage. Yeah, I mean, I do have the setup for that, both in Hand Drill as well as the Bash. But I really like the idea of that Hellraiser, especially because of the Strike Dummy. And the Eternal Feather, which is going to make bloating our deck much less threatening. Start your turn, draw an additional card. Big fan of that. And additional energy every turn after the second is also really lovely. I'll take the extra card draw. God damn. $16, $18, that's all the damage I could put out if I tried. And all the defense I could summon if I wanted. Oof. Get 'em! Got Rituals coming back as well as Shrug It Off. Yay! A defend card. Hold up, let's have a look at our hybridized paths. I wasn't even thinking about those yet. So this is the one that I'm starting with. And then I wanted to just snake through all of these. Right now, I don't have an especially good reason to actually hybridize the buff. Heal 25 HP, add a Metamorphosis to the deck. The card that gives us a bunch of upgraded attacks. They're not upgraded, actually. But they are attacks, and some of them will be strikes. I almost want to get Forgotten Ritual out of here, but Metamorphosis makes Forgotten Ritual better. Because I can just recoup all of the costs that I paid for it. Yeah, you can have an unupgraded strike. One, two, Whirlwind is 32 to all enemies. Tremble, Armaments, Thunderclap. Happy with the Tremble. 2 common cards, hoping to see Pommel Strike, which we do. And I'm okay with another Shrug It Up. I really do need the defense still. Throw a Vuln Bot on the enemy. I'm going to True Grit, a defend, and then Forgotten Ritual. Shrug, shrug. Hellraiser. Neat. That vulnerability probably didn't need to be applied just yet, but so it was. Let's get the Metamorphosis in the deck. That went okay. Okay, so Fight Me would be 7 damage twice, gain 3 strength. This would be 8. 8 by vulnerability, so 7 damage twice is 14. 8 with vulnerability is 12 by 2, 24, 14, 24, 38. And then we'd have 6 strength, so 16 against vulnerability, which is 24, and that happens 2 times. Which means it is 48 per dismantle. So that is 96. Yeah, we've got lethal. Ooh! Oh no, it's Perfected Strike against Pommel Strike, and I have to take the Pommel because we're a Hellraiser deck. Blood Vial. Run across to another Pommel, please. Oh my god, Hellraiser on turn 1. Oh my god, it hit the other Pommel. Oh, I played Hellraiser on turn 1. Right. Don't draw a strike, don't draw a strike, don't draw a strike. Damn it! It's fine, it defended me for more than it hurt me. Right. This one's gonna be Tremble, Defend, and True Grit. Pillage is pretty good with... Oh, actually, no. Give me Colossus. I keep telling you that I have defense problems, and then I refuse to solve it. The Rhapsody story? Let's upgrade Hellraiser to be playable in hopefully every instance. Start with Hellraiser, then 1-2 punch a Pommel on the one that's going to disable me. Okay. Then Energy Potion. Dismantle takes that 1 down. Shrug for defense. We're not weakened, so Whirlwind is still at maximum power. God, it was almost lethal for everyone on this field. It's 3 short of killing everyone. Still think I should probably play it for the big AoE there, though. Unfortunately, not very capable of defending myself. I think as long as I kill one of them each turn, I should be okay pretty easily. It was pretty close to killing that turn. One more energy would have done it with the dismantle. And yeah, this turn will do it. Easy. Akabeko at the start of combat, gain 8 vulnerable. Nice. Twin Strike has a lot of damage in this deck because of the multi-hit from it double dipping on strike. So the next elite has to be Entomancer. Admittedly, Entomancer is probably one of the hardest elites for us on this floor, so I'll skip rather than trying to take that fight. Remove 2 strikes from the deck in order to get a upgraded strike back, or remove 2 defends. It's got to be remove 2 base strikes. Especially because they don't have strength gain. Let's Metamorphosis upgrade. Yeah, next floor is going to be all about defense as well. I can take 1 less card each turn. Because I'm already drawing 1 more card each turn. Helps balance this a little bit. Let's trigger it Whirlwind. I'll Forgotten Ritual and leave Colossus in hand. Ooh, I don't think 10 defense is worth anything here compared to getting next turn when the enemy's not attacking, having a handful of attacks that are free. The enemy's not attacking for much, I mean, is what I said. It's what I said the whole time, and you believe me as well. That's also an important part of this. You believe me that in the lie that in the truth that I just spoke. Probably should have destroyed the Whirlwind, actually. I really don't want to get rid of that True Grit, but the damage is going to be more worth. Yeah, this has got to be take damage, because I need to be able to play all of the strikes from the top of my deck. Vulnerability Potion would have killed you just there, but I don't need to use the resources on you. Not yet, Terra Sunder, Primal Force. The only one of these that can be relevant in any way is going to be not yet for us, so I'll take it. Ooh, enchant 3 attacks with Instinct, you say? That's really good for Whirlwind, turning it into an insta-kill. I think Dismantle's also pretty happy to see that. I struggle to cook at rest sides because I'll just remove all of the blocks. And Maul's not going to be especially good for me. So yeah, let's just up our biggest damage cards. We're going to have to upgrade Ultimate Strike. It's going to get so much more damage on the upgrade now. Oh, hell yeah. 24 damage by 3. I could have even done it by 4 if I wanted to. I actually think Forgotten Ritual is exactly the glue that I need in this deck. Anchor, 10 block on turn 1. Love it. Let us be more aggressive. Sick. Oh, yeah, that was great. That was great. I'm happy to take... no. Bloodletting is the opposite of what I need right now. I've got energy. I need card draw. No. Blood Wall, though. Hold up. Should I be hybridizing paths? I literally still have 2 hops available. I think I should take a hop even if it just gives me an upgrade, but I don't have any good hops for an upgrade right now. I think the winged boots only get used once. No, actually, oh, let's hop across to a shop and then back to a question mark. That's how I'm gonna get value here. Master of Strategy for the additional draw is ridiculous if I've got Forgotten Ritual, because the Forgotten Ritual sees a bunch of new cards in hand that I want to play as well as an exhausted card. First time you exhaust a skill, add a copy of it into your hand. Pretty good in this deck. I also like Permafrost. I'm gonna to go Permafrost and Dex Pot to try and give myself the best long-term success. Ooh, nice. The strike got the upgrade. Great. Oh my god, additional energy on turn 1 as well? Hell yeah. Upgrading for card draw and energy. Yeah, Whirlwind's huge damage right now, but I should probably defend as well. If I started with Whirlwind, I'd make you vulnerable, so we would do 36 by 4. 36 by 4 is roughly 140 damage. I take 21 in order to accomplish that, and then I basically full heal afterwards. Yeah, actually, it's seeming a lot better. Onto a ultimate strike for 64 damage. Kill the enemy. I will take a fight me to get some strength scaling. And then we full heal from literally the Eternal Feather in the next space. Let's get a blood upgrade there. Upgrade 2 cards randomly? Yes. And I can definitely do 150 in this time. Hellraiser right before Metamorphosis, giving us Forgotten Ritual, giving us another Metamorphosis, and then I master a strategy to draw just as many cards as I can. Put a Pommel Strike back atop the deck. Are you kidding me? How is this doing so little? I'm still gonna kill you. Upgrade Tremble and a Defendal. Hello, Mecha Man. Master of Strategy. Forgotten Ritual, and then Master of Strategy is ready to go again. Another Forgotten Ritual. Will Hellraiser, Metamorphosis, and then draw. Beautiful. Fully defended. One to the bash. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, look, the rest of the deck after that first that first great turn has been a little lacking of luster. I think I'm gonna mostly heal this. Not all of it, unfortunately. Just by going to the rest side afterwards. Back in preparation. 2 additional cards on turn 1. Set up strike, giving us strength just for a strike. I heal 2 health when so I'm healing 8 health if I heal here? No. Give me an upgrade on a defend. We're gonna need the deck spot in the next fight after this, I believe. Okay, we'll start with Hellraiser, then Master of Strategy is trying to draw 6 here. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to throw something first. Let's use Colossus. Then Master of Strategy draws 4 and adds another copy of Master of Strategy back to my hand as well. I didn't know it was gonna automatically play anything, but Forgotten Ritual then. I almost don't want to play the additional Master of Strategy here, because I might not need to at all. And it might be nice to leave some gas in the deck for later. So I'll leave a Forgotten Ritual and a Master of Strategy in here. Just have a reasonably busted first turn. See? Look at this. How reasonable. Ooh, yeah, I gotta take the 8 damage just to get Metamorphosis out there. Not the best cards I've ever seen in my life from Metamorphosis. Tremble, Molten Fists. Drop an Unrelenting. Although that'll just get triggered by the strike when I draw it. Oh wow, it wasn't. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, weakening you or defending with the True Grit both defend us with the same amount there, so. Oh boy. Yeah, this distribution of health's not gonna work for us. Let's get that Forgotten Ritual off the board. And then 1, 2, both Dismantle and Bash. Sad thing is we probably win this fight, 15, but we probably just lose the next fight immediately. 22, 16, max end. Oh damn, or I just die here. 50 incoming, I don't have the ability to weaken you. We've got a deck spot, but that's not going to be enough. GG. You know the funniest thing about all of this? We just died to the queen, but it's not 30 minutes yet, so it's time to go for run 2. Yeah, deck was definitely lacking in defense by the end. I think Metamorphosis wasn't adding as much by the end as well. It was just taking away the consistency of drawing into our strikes. Some access to weaken. I mean, that's always really difficult with the Ironclad, especially if you don't see an uppercut the entire run, being Ironclad's only source of weaken. This sucks. What a bad path. Oh, I don't like it at all. What do you do with it? I got so many question marks, and then there's so many normal fights, rather. So by here, I'm already fighting tier 2s, so I'm starting to lose like 10, 20 health unless I prepared myself well. I don't even get a rest on this side unless I want to take an elite until after the halfway mark. Good lord. Okay, I think the only one that I can even reasonably try is this left-hand path, which is way too many fights. Way too few rests, way too few question marks. But if somehow, miraculously, I get to this position and I feel strong, maybe I can barrel down the line of 2 elites. Get some value there. Disgusting. There's no good, like, early shop I could even try and take advantage of. Like, this, and then I have to go a 1 upgrade line in order to utilize greed? Remove a strike, and let's try and pick up some early damage. This is going to be one of those situations where I've got so many fights so early that I really can't avoid taking any cards. Even if I want to thin deck, it doesn't matter, basically. I don't have the right setup to be able to do something like that right now. I've just got to take Twin Strike for damage. I want it to be Stone Armor. I got to take Twin Strike for damage. Seven. I can draw 22 damage next turn. Okay, I might be able to kill the frontliner. That's the draw that does it. Just needed not to be Twin Strike on the bottom of the deck, basically. There's an argument to say Perfected Strike, considering we are base strikes in this deck right now. I'll do it. I can't spend all of my time looking damage in the face and going, yeah, but when's the game gonna give me some damage, huh? Should have done that. That's 3 damage I didn't need to take there. Flame barrier for defense. I need to be more aggressive than full defending that turn, unfortunately. Bash, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. We can take down the calcified cultist, but it requires no defending this turn. Flame barrier, perfectly off turn to be useful for anyone. 27, 14. That's lethal by 1. Bludgeon, Vicious, and another Twin Strike. There's part of me that wants to take that Twin Strike, although I have no draw yet, so if I took Vicious and started taking vulnerable cards, I could get access to that. Now, this is me specifically drafting for trying to prepare for the tier 2 fights, which started here. So he took 9 damage the first fight, 5, 5, then 16. If we keep just going like 16, 16, like we're basically just going to have to rest constantly, which means no upgrades, which means we get weaker, which means we get to the end of the floor and then fall over. Do you have to make me frail is the thing? Like, I don't even have, like, the ability to block for 16 natively in the deck. You have to make me frail on top of that? Dominate's supported by the fact that we already have the Vicious. Cure All is really good for aggression, but Pound of Demise is going to be good for consistent damage. I feel like I'm going to need that when we get to the boss fight. Ash needs to be upgraded for damage's sake. I would like to now know. No? No. Nope. New? Okay, I've seen 0 opportunities to pick up any AoE defense. Sorry, the AoE damage. Which I suspect has put me in a line where I'm pretty likely to die. I gotta take Expect to fight. I mean, if I want to have any chance to do anything ever, that'll be Pommel. I don't think Unceasing Top is going to be changing our fortunes here. Oh, I get my best defend card and I still can't full defend that turn, so we're going to start taking scaling damage consistently, which is going to kill us this fight. I almost don't want this to be the run that takes us out as the thing. Thank you, Fair in a bottle. Oh no, I die regardless in this fight. 1 damage short and 1 energy short of being able to do anything about that. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm not going to claim I played perfectly in this run. Absolutely not. I'm not even going to claim I routed perfectly. I am going to say that I don't know if there were, like, I definitely took, you know, a bit more damage in this fight than I needed to, took a bit more damage in this fight than I needed to. I don't know where the solution to this flaw was. It kind of feels like the incoming damage versus the damage I was capable of generating myself was just so skewed that by the time I get to here, I basically have to choose to, what, preemptively rest in order to try and take the next two in order to then get to this. Tough floor. And, frankly, I'm not willing to let that be the way that one ends. No, we're doing it again. 34 minutes, starting a new one. See, this already looks much more reasonable. Look at all these early things I can do. God, I love making choices. Oh my god, look at all these choices. I could even go for the late shop if I feel like the value is high enough over there. It's Leafy Poultice, so strike and a defend out of here. Turning him into an Infernal Blade and a Pommel Strike. Phantom at the end of the floor is pushing some AoE. Sorry, some multi-hits as a priority for us. Doesn't push it especially hard. Just a nice to have rather than an essential. Thunderclap, Molten Fist, Twin Strike. Give me a Twin Strike. Ooh. Peck is really good against Vanton and also pushes strength and multi-hit. Two things I care about here. I'm gonna defend and bash. It's gonna be more impactful than Infernal Blade most of the time, especially because the enemy is attacking next turn, giving us the opportunity to be real aggressive. Sword Boomerang's another multi-hit? I'm gonna do it. Please give me something related to Streng. Nothing here makes us Streng. I will say production's really good. I also like Battle Trance. Juggling's not even awful. Specifically with Infernal Blade, because we get a free attack. So if that's the third attack in the turn, we can get another copy of that free attack. Give us Battle Trance, and I'm almost sold on taking that Juggling. I just don't feel like I have enough attacks to set up for it. A lot of these cards care about an upgrade, but if I'm about to take an elite for a rest, it's got to be Bash. Also going to use the Energy Potion to push out more damage this turn. Just a very potent turn. Gotta take advantage. Terra Sunder's going to be pretty useful in this fight, I'll say. 13, 9, and 7. So we can take down Frog Parasite. I gotta be prepared to take a little bit of damage here, especially because, yes, Terra Sunder is going to kind of require us to do so we can finish out a fight. And also, the longer we go into this fight, the more inevitable a draw that kills us becomes. Perfect. Aerobic Acid. Put a random attack skill and power into your hand, upgrade them, and then we also get Molten, the Toxic, rather, Egg. Whenever you add a skill card to your deck, upgrade. Not going to take any of those, though. Let's just wait for some skill cards to come into this deck. I would love to see some skill cards in this deck, please. Actually didn't take much damage to that elite. Pretty good. That was not the card I was trying to hit. I was trying to hit the Twin Strike, but we're all good. Can you stop? Feel No Pain is going to be kind of supported in this deck just because a lot of our skills will exhaust. And we'll take skills because skills come upgraded. God, I would love to be offered some skills, though. I can see how that could be useful. Let's Aerobic Acid immediately, just to get as much early value out there. Yeah, whether or not I needed to play something before playing the draw card was the concern. God, if I made them vulnerable before all of that, it would have been so good. Got him. Mango! By exact damage the turn after as well. Mango, then Pyre. Can I get a goddamn skill, please? If you don't offer me any way to defend myself, I'm going to die! Okay. One down. Two down. I'll take it. It's a taunt. I would love to be able to play Pyre. I feel like I don't really have the opportunity to play Pyre in this fight. I'm gonna do it. Defend Pyre, thank you. Perfect first turn. Oh my god, I had 2 additional energy that turn. I'm gonna actually use it. I forgot that I had Pyre is the thing. I played it on turn 1 and then forgot that I had that card at all. Let's actually try and use the cards I play. So that turn was fine. This turn, I just need to remember that number is 5. Because I basically have 1 cycle to kill this enemy or I'm dead. It's pretty important. All right. Here's the turn. Easy. Never punished for anything ever? I just think it's funny how the game just refuses to give me skills at all. I'll take a PAX End, so I'm ready for when you finally give me a true grit. And shot all defense with KP. If you just moment on turn, that's not gonna happen. Additional control, please. I kind of want to go to shops just to guarantee that I see cards that are skills. Like, we're deep in the period of time where I kind of have to just kill as my way to defend. Which is not where I want to be, but it is where I am, so let's do it. That's 22. Not going to be capable of taking out that target, so it's Firebomb. The backline. Woohoo! Blood Potion, that'll help. Second Wind! It's a skill and it exhausts other things. Oh my god, I didn't know those existed. True Grit. True Grit and Bloodletting, yes. Pretty much exactly the 2 cards I would have asked for. We'll cut a Strike. Guilty's going to be cut in a sec as well. Ooh. that 100 gold, I'll slide upwards to the next site. And I can take 15 damage in this fight without it actually being a problem. There goes Guilt. Welcome back, Battle Trance, and Fight Me would give us some strength scaling, which I'd love to see a little bit of. Because of whole, it's what I've been looking for this entire time situation. I feel like that's probably relevant. Draw up a battle, draw 2 cards. When this card is exhausted, gain 3 energy. And Battle Trance. I will take both of you. Try and help us slide through the deck a little bit more smoothly. Oh, actually, we'll start with Taunt Pommel, then Battle Trance to get as many cards in hand. Bloodletting sets us up for Pyre, and sadly, Pax Hand is going to do nothing. I will play Fight Me in order to get some strength. Hey, Pax Hand is activated. Let's taunt one of you two first. No more weakening for me, please. Okay. GG. Self-Warming Clay, when you lose HP, yes! All I need is an upgraded Stroganoff. When you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn from the Self-Warming Clay. I mean, I like how much of this deck is upgraded. I'm a pretty big fan of that. Let's upgrade the Fight Me. Venerable T-Set, whenever you want to rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. And we're now on a barrel line for 2 elites after this. But we've got a rest site between them, which will heal us for 15 HP, and we've also got a blood potion, so I feel like I can take this. And also, we just had Decimillipede, which I would have assumed to be the worst of the enemies for me to fight. And it was fine. Oh, should have taunted first. Nectar needs to go down next. Too much strength to survive with there, friend. Oh, sick. The second wind, destroying the Drum of Battle, giving us Bash and Peck this turn, finishing basically the fight. I do draw a lot of cards. I don't think Upgraded Armaments is that good, though, here. Oh, tough. This is the one turn I can't play Fight Me on you, because it gives you actual strength that is worthwhile this turn. I think I still might have to play it, though. I avoided playing it. Maybe that was a bad idea. Feel No Pain, Infernal to Pommel, and Battle Trance for draw, and gotta get Pyre out there. mean, I really do want the strength still. If I can get out of here with taking basically no damage, I'll do it. Okay, this is the turn for Fight Me. You get 1 strength, and it only represents 1 additional damage for you. Regal Pillow, Shrug It Off Armaments, and Havoc. Take another Shrug It Off, especially because we've got the Pyre in the deck. 1-2. Oh, can I take 1-2 and the Ultimate Defend? No, I can't. Not enough money for both. I need to scale my damage. I gotta take that 1-2. Start Shrug. Okay, I'm gonna second with this hand. Bloodletting, Pyre, Taunt, True Grit. Okay, that's enough exhausted cards. Ooh, perfect. 1-2, Fight Me. And then Sword Boomerang. Literally just kill him. Nonchaku, Vulnerable, Dominate. Yeah, already upgraded its Strength game. And Vulnerability Application, 2 things I care about. Give me the additional hit on Peck, and let's go for the boss. The thing is, I'm going to die in a single fight. That's what this build is set up to do. Because it defends-ish. Bash, Pyre, Feel No Pain, Kinesis. I'm actually going to Bloodletting Taunt. I take 3 damage this turn, but I get 3 block next turn because of it. That's probably going to be relevant block because the enemy is attacking. Dominate for a bunch of strength. Okay, it doesn't turn out to be relevant. I over-defend. Shrug. Frantic. And then I want to go defend here, I think. No, I need to Fight Me. This is a position where I need to take the advantage and go as strong as possible. Because the next hand has, yeah, 1-2 as well as Pommel. So we'll start with 1-2 Pommel, draw as many as we can. Great. Bloodletting, Frantic, then Battle Trance. 1-2 still active. I don't need the extra turns of vulnerability though, so I'll Sword Boomerang for... Oh, literally just kill the enemy. Cascade and Brand. I end up with a lot of energy, so I do think Cascade is like... Cascade will play a lot of cards for me, but it'll also hurt. It'll hit things like Battle Trances or draw after Battle Trances, or it'll exhaust cards in hand. It'll do a lot of things I don't need it to do, whereas Brand still just exhausts the card and gives me strength. 2 things I care about. Choose 3 cards in your deck, give them Swift. Putting Swift on a couple cards is really good, but the problem is if I draw them after the Battle Trance, I basically can't play them. 3 Dazed in the draw pile, that's not that bad, actually. I think that additional energy from the start of the fight is going to be really handy. And I think I overdraw enough that a lot of the time I'll just draw those Dazeds, and then they'll they'll defend us from Feel No Pain. So I'm not looking to be too aggressive here. This path has 1 late shot, 1 elite. Might take a second elite if I feel really cocky about it. I lose more max HP by letting the front line survive. I can't be hit twice here. None of those needed. Ooh, card that exhausts doesn't exhausts anymore. That's pretty funny on Dominate, isn't it? Oh, that's pretty good on Dominate. Hey, feel no pain in Pyre on turn 1. It doesn't get much better than that. It's Taunt and Draw, then Dominate. Second Wind, and Axe End for 31 damage. 1-2, the Sword Boomerang, and Twin Strike. I mean, damn, it's pretty close to lethal. It's just not there. Oh boy, that pillow is going to come in handy. Swift Spot versus... I do think another Feel No Pain is a good idea. I think I exhaust enough cards for that to be a good idea. I think... Vuln Pot, you know what? No, just drink the Blood Potion, take the Swift Pot, and move on. Molten Egg. Whenever you add attack cards to the deck, it is now upgraded as well. It's just powers that aren't. Until I find the Frozen Egg in the next space. Give it a chance. I'd love to play anything except for the Fight Me there. Because the enemy gets the additional strength this turn, but I just needed it. 1-2 the Pommel. Nice. Shrug. Bloodletting. True Grit through Drum of Battle gives me the energy to play out the entire rest of the hand. Taunt, Bash, Dominate, and now there's your damage. Again with the Pack's End. I mean, Rage? I do think at this point Rage is probably the best of those defend cards for us. Both the Feel No Pains want an upgrade. Letter Opener. I don't think I want to go for the additional lead if I can avoid it. Here's the thing, I'd love to throw a bash, but more than that, I'd like to get the strength at least. Oh my god. Feel No Pain, and Drum of Battle into Battle Trance draws us a whole hand full of heat. Hello, Conflagration. 1-2 punch available next turn. Ooh, that sucks. True Grit through defense. Draw. Okay, got the kill. We're all good. Pommel Strike upgraded for the draw. Unrelenting. I think the Pommel Strike upgraded for the draw is still worth it. Sparkling Rouge at the start of the third turn. Gain strength into Dex. Second Feel No Pain upgrade. And I probably rest on my way out of the run. Okay. Oh, nice dismantle. Let's drop Bloodletting and Bash. Fight me. Dismantle. Sword Boomerang 2 defends. 7 damage taken to the enemies this turn, but get 6 additional block next turn as a result as well. I'll have to use Swift Pot this turn, because 1-2 punch not seeing anything to hit in any way is just tragic. Oh, tough. Sadly, that was best I could do that turn. Still gotta set up. Because otherwise, who's gonna kill the backliner, huh? Alright, we're all good. Stonecracker, another pommel strike upgraded. Let's go crazy. Ruined helmet. First time you gain strength each battle, double the amount you gained. There's also Calamity. Whenever you play an attack, add a random attack into your hand. That actually, is that stupidly good for us? Maybe? It'll trash our deck in the second cycle, but how much do I care about it? Automation's also a lot of additional energy for us. So is Forgotten Ritual. Let's go Forgotten Ritual and Blood Wall. Up our defense a little bit again. First time ever I'll have used Calamity. And here it is in the opening hand, ready to start impressing me from day dot. Thank you for the free dismantle. You'll know ban into pommel. We can sugar it through defend. Brand the Howl from Beyond. Play that at the end of the turn. Interesting. I'm gonna vulnerify you before dominating you. Okay, I can see how this could be useful. If you just have enough energy, it says never stop not stopping attacking. One, two, pommel. And double Molten Fist as well. Bloodletting. Dismantle into Pack's End. Twin Strike. Okay, I can see now. Drink and gain some strength on turn one. We True Grit. So Forgotten Ritual, Pyre. Defend as well. Getting Pyre out early here is really important. I'm gonna 1-2 pommel just to get as much draw. Nice. Feel no pain, bash. And then dominate. I can play Calamity in the second cycle. Getting 10 strength in that first cycle setup, I think, is going to be much more important in retrospect. This one's Feel No Pain Pommel. Sick. Rage, and then just second win the whole hand away for full defense, as well as thinning down the deck to more important cards. Okay, I want to second win this whole hand and then just go as aggressive as possible. But if I start with 1-2, then do that, at least I can double both bash and strike. 30. Still haven't got Calamity out, which is really unfortunate. That's the whole whole game plan there. Draw is in the pommel strike, so I have to play it, which means no rage for me, which means no true grit for me, which means very little defense this turn for me. There's the Calamity. Got him. GG. It's gonna be so confusing for people to see the first run hit the queen at like sub 20 minutes without the Calamity in the deck when the Calamity's in the thumbnail. Comment below if that got the jump scare into you. If you saw the queen and realized, oh, this run's gotta die, and then there's gotta be another successful run? Somehow? For the moment, though, Calamity is ridiculous, and I need to use it more. I'm seldom in the position where I have as much energy as I did in this run to be able to utilize it as effectively as that. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. A special thanks this episode to Cold Heart. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.